Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live today. JanetScheiner here. So glad you could join me. Say hello in the comments down below. I'm coming to you from my lanai here in Florida, and I thought it would be great to do some journaling together today. So happy new month to everyone. It's the month of September, which is one of my favorite months of the whole year. As a retired public school teacher, I always loved September because it brought in a brand new class with lots of smiling little children at my door, and it's really a great time of the year. It's a fresh, new, clean slate for all the students and the teachers, and that's why I wanted to come on today and talk about a new month, new intentions. So this live is really for you and tell me in the comments down below if this is you. Before your feet even hit the floor, when you wake up in the morning, you're already thinking about all the things that you want to accomplish in the day, and your mind starts to go with some worries and maybe a little anxiety, and you're thinking about everything that you want to get done before you've even gone into the shower. So that actually used to be me before I started gratitude journal writing. And once I started, I never looked back, because gratitude journal writing can really change your life. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping others to have a really strong morning practice. So I want to start off today by offering you an affirmation that you can use. I welcome this new month with an open heart, a clear mind, and powerful intentions. Each day I rise stronger and align with my purpose. So affirmations are really amazing because they help you to create new neural pathways in your brain, and gratitude is like a muscle. Once you start a practice every morning where you're expressing gratitude, you will start to notice that you just feel a little bit lighter and happier. And what happens is, once you start to focus on the good things in your life, it'll start to snowball, and you will notice other good things in your life, and you start to attract more good things in your life. And I want to also teach you another really interesting thing about gratitude. So there's different parts of your brain, and when you're in a worry state or you have a little bit of anxiety with all of your to-dos, you're in the fear center part of the brain, and this fires up the amygdala. And what we want to do is actually flip the script, is what I call it, and turn to gratitude, because you cannot exist in the same state as anxiety and gratitude. It's literally impossible, because there are two different systems in the brain. Because the gratitude practice that you have, it activates the brain's prefrontal cortex, and this is the part of the brain that handles calm and focus and problem solving. And this is where we want to spend most of our lives, in a peaceful, calm state and having less stress. So that's why I want to teach you some of the things that I do in my personal morning practice. So one of the things I always do in the morning is I put on some essential oil. Today I'm using lavender. This is such a pretty smell. And I always use this with my journaling practice. This is by doTERRA. It's really super pretty. Put some on my neck and maybe on my wrists. Rub it together. Give it a smell, and within 20 seconds it just calms and releases any kind of stress that you might have. And the next thing that I want to do with you today, by the way, say hello in the comments if you're here so I know. And if you're watching the replay, just write replay down below so that I know that you're here. Okay, so moving right along, the next thing I want to do is I actually want to give you a chance to journal write with me. So I have my favorite pen with the diamond top. And I want you to think about what kind of intention you want to set for the month of September. So think about all the things that are going on in your life right now and think about what is it that you want to bring more of into your life. So some of mine, I'll give you some examples, is sometimes I want to simplify my life or create more peace, more calm. It depends on what I'm feeling. So that's why it's so important that you first start with a meditation practice. So for me, I always get really quiet in the morning when I'm sitting out here, and I really just quiet my mind and I go inside and I ask myself, what's coming up for me today and what kind of feelings am I feeling? And you want to really listen to your inner heart guide. And once you do that, you will always get the messages and the golden nuggets that you need to hear for your journaling after. So the first step is always to do a quiet meditation. And we can actually do that now if you like. So why don't we do it together? So everyone, let's take a moment to get quiet, and you can place your hand on your heart if you like and just gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through the mouth, maybe with a little sigh. Again, inhale through the nose and exhale. And see what's coming up for you today. So for me, I am welcoming in more peace for September. So everybody join me. Grab a piece of paper or your journal, and I always write the date at the top of my journals. So I'm going to write that right over here. I always write 9-3-25. And now comes the fun part. We're going to start to create our intentions into our journal, because once your intentions and your goals are written, then they could become real. And that's how manifestation works. There's a special connection between the brain, your hand, and your written words. And this is how I published my book, actually. It started in my journal, and many other things that I manifested in my life, such as my amazing husband, Adam. I actually journaled what I was looking for in my soulmate, and then I started to bring that into the world. So I am welcoming peace. So I'm going to write, I welcome peace. Next, I choose gratitude. Like we talked about today, we want to choose to have an attitude of gratitude over stress, always. Especially when I was teaching full time. I loved my job so much. It was very rewarding. But by 2 o'clock every day, I started to notice that my breathing was getting a little bit choppy, and you get a little stressed throughout the day, and that's why we have things such as essential oils and journaling. And I'm going to keep coming on here for Wellness Wednesdays, sharing my journaling practice with you so that you can also enjoy all the amazing benefits of journaling. And my third one is I choose to start fresh. Period. Remember, every day you get a new chance to start over. And yesterday is yesterday. Today is a fresh new day for you to start fresh with positive thoughts and an attitude of gratitude. And you will really appreciate this once you start to journal with me, and you'll see how your attitude is going to snowball and you will attract wonderful things into your life. And one other thing that you can do is you can also create a one-word intention in your journal. And what you could do is, what I like to do is I make a big heart, and then in the center I write my one-word intention, like this. See? Hope you could see this. I'm sure you can. And think about what is one word that you want to bring in for the month. One of my favorite ones is organization. Let me know down in the comments if you want to be more organized for the month of September. Yes, exactly. Being organized is the best. Once you organize your thoughts and your papers and your finances and your planner, organization is a good one. So drop organized down in the comments if you want to bring in more organization this month for September. I'm actually going to put that in mine. Organization. And one of my goals for the month of September is to come on live and share my journaling practice with you, because I'm really passionate about sharing how gratitude journaling has changed my life. And if it could help anybody else out there, that is a wonderful thing. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm happy to offer free health coaching when I come on my lives. And hopefully next Wednesday, you'll be able to join me if you're seeing this on the replay. Some other things I wanted to offer you. Starting your day with affirmations, it really helps to improve focus, clarity, and decision making. So, like I said, this is a muscle. Once you start to practice gratitude, you will see that you're going to be less stressed. You're going to be more calm throughout the day. This is exactly what happened to me. I started to shift out of stress and step into more calm and balanced energy. And that's what I want for you. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am happy to come back on the replay and check in with everybody. And I want to wish you a beautiful day ahead. And setting intentions is amazing. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know down below. New month, new intentions. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.